Chairman Daniel Levy is considering putting the Tottenham ground staff to work at his private estate and pay them privately. Spurs will lose a staggering £83 million if this season is scrapped. The brutal training for Heung-min Son during his military service, and it is 6 years to the day since Harry Kane scored his first Premier League goal for Tottenham. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news from the last 24 hours. First up, a report from the Daily Telegraph today, and they are stating that Daniel Levy is considering putting Tottenham ground staff to work on his private estate. The club insists that Chairman Daniel Levy would pay any staff he uses privately himself rather than through their Spurs salary. Of course, Chairman Daniel Levy and Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have come under immense pressure to pay their staff. And of course, in the last week or so, Tottenham have put 550 staff on a pay cut through furlough. The article in today's Daily Telegraph reads, members of staff have been upset by the measures, believing they are being treated differently to employees at other Premier League clubs. Norwich City and Bournemouth are both making up the shortfall in wages for furloughed staff. But Daniel Levy has stressed that the decision to cut wages and furlough staff has been made to protect the jobs for the future and fight the threat of redundancies further down the line. The article then goes on to read, as part of his desire to keep as much of his staff working as possible, consideration has been given to Levy topping up the hours of Tottenham's ground staff by using them at his home. Levy lives in Hertfordshire at a residence which people who have visited say has expansive grounds. While the pitch at Tottenham's £1 billion stadium will need to be maintained during the coronavirus crisis, there is not currently the need to prepare it for matches with the Premier League suspended indefinitely. The club's Enfield training ground is also shut to all but essential staff, with players training at home, which means there is less work to do on the pitches there. The article then states, Levy signalled his intent to push on with the furloughs and wage cuts, which include himself and the Tottenham board, as staff received a second email outlining their new terms of employment. While we're on this subject, the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust put out a tweet late last night, and it says, we have been saying constantly, and then tagging in Spurs official, pause and rethink. We are now saying it clearly and in public. Do not further damage the club's reputation. Listen to your fans. Former Tottenham defender Ramon Vega has been talking about the situation and wrote the following on Twitter. Come on, Spurs official, just for once, behave as a club. Who cares about it and not just taking? You have to give to receive. You have a £1 billion stadium, but you act like you have £1 in your pockets. Now, will the 2019-2020 season be completed? Of course, Tottenham do have 9 remaining Premier League games. Now, a report has come out today from the Sun newspaper, and they are stating if this season was scrapped, Tottenham would lose a whopping £83 million of income. Broken down, that would be Premier League TV revenue. Tottenham would have got £41.9 million. For match day revenue, Tottenham would have got £16.8 million. And for commercial and retail, Tottenham would have got £24.3 million. A short video has emerged on the internet today, and that is of Davinson Sanchez and Ryan Sessegnon, who have been videoed and pictured jogging side by side despite the government's strict social distancing warnings. A spokesperson for Tottenham said, all of our players have been reminded to respect social distancing when exercising outdoors. We shall continue to reinforce this message. The Evening Standard have put out an article this evening and they are stating that Jose Mourinho actually organised a training session with Tanguy Ndombele, Ryan Sessegnon and Davinson Sanchez on Hadley Common in Barnet. The club apparently are not impressed by this decision. Report from the Evening Standard. Now, I was talking yesterday about Heung-min Son going to do his national service. A report out today from the Sun newspaper, and they are stating that he will be put through his paces when he begins his 4-week national service this month. He will go into tear gas chambers and do live fire drills during his mandatory military training in South Korea. An official at the Marine Corps revealed the gruelling schedule that Son will face during the service. They told Reuters the CBRN training is usually the toughest part of the boot camp. Once you're in the military, you should be able to fire a rifle, breathe in the gas and participate in a battle, rolling and crawling around the field. They then added, during the march, our regular Marine Corps recruits would bring 40 kilograms of equipment, but it could be much lighter for alternative trainees depending on the time. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club confirmed they are in regular contact with Son as he continues his recovery after fracturing his arm in February. So today is Tuesday the 7th of April, and on this day, 8 years ago, back in 2012, Tottenham played away at Sunderland and the final score ended 0-0. On the 7th of April 2013, that's 7 years ago, Tottenham played at home at White Hart Lane against Everton and the game finished 2-2. And on this day in 2014, 6 years ago, Tottenham Hotspur played at home against Sunderland and the final score was Tottenham 5, Sunderland 1. A report out today from Photomac, and it is a report that I have said many times when talking about transfer rumours. Tottenham Hotspur are apparently being linked again to Fenerbahce striker Vedat Mauricio. Apparently he's valued at around 20 million euros. Now please do let me know in the comments section below. Vedat Mauricio, what do you know about him? He is a Kosovo striker and he also plays for Fenerbahce. But apart from that, what do you know about him? Would you like to see him in a Tottenham shirt? Now, it was 6 years ago to the day on the 7th of April 2014, Harry Kane scored his first ever Premier League goal for Tottenham. Now, look at it. 6 years later, we expect goals from Harry Kane in every single match he plays. Now, that was against Sunderland in the 5-1 home win. Harry Kane, after the game, said, "Always believe in yourself. I had to be patient, wait for my chance. To make history here would be something special." Liverpool legend and Rangers manager Steven Gerrard has revealed in a chat with former Tottenham striker Peter Crouch that Tottenham made an approach for him as a teenager after impressing against Tottenham whilst playing for the Liverpool youth team when Lord Sugar was Tottenham chairman. Liverpool acted very quickly after that game because he played an absolute blinder, signed him up to a much better contract than what he was on, and Tottenham then had no chance in signing him. But just imagine at that time Tottenham signing Steven Gerrard and having the career that he did at Liverpool at Spurs. Yesterday, BBC Sport put out a tweet stating the following: Liverpool have apologised and reversed their decision to place some non-playing staff on furlough. Now, that tweet was liked by Tottenham defender Jan Vertonghen. What do you think that like meant? Do you think that Jan Vertonghen disagrees with Tottenham placing 550 non-playing staff on furlough? Please do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. A report has come out today from Spanish newspaper Marca, and they have reported stating that Real Madrid wanted Mauricio Pochettino in the summer of 2018, but Daniel Levy refused to even negotiate. Thanks very much for watching this short update. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We are now very close to 35,000 subscribers, so thank you very much to everybody who watches this channel on a regular basis. Please stay safe, stay well. I'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Spurs. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you like the shirt I've been wearing in today's video, you can order one of these shirts and many, many more from toffs.com. You can also get in touch with them by email. It is enquiries@toffs.com. All of the links are in the description box below this video. They have an absolutely superb range of retro Tottenham shirts, so don't miss out.